where we get to learn more about the background of the world. Overall, a great scene and a moment that came out of this amazing fight.
They're right home, my favorite one, bro. They're bro. Naruto and Pain, they were going at it, bro. Pain can hold his ground, bro. Let's get it. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all settle down, settle down, settle down. Let me do this. Let me do this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name of GODGOTHAM, and welcome back to the channel. The second channel. Today we're finna add to V2, and this one is top 10 most iconic anime awakening. I don't know what to expect, so you already know. Link up in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe. What for the do, man? Y'all know my slogan. Y'all know my slogan. Y'all know my slogan. I am the greatest. I am the worst. I am God. Got to take it to the video. I'm gonna see what this is. JoJo.
It's always a joy to watch an anime protagonist unleash a key ability for the first time. The impact of the scenes and how these abilities change the name of the game are just unbelievable, and I'd like to share some of my favorites for today's list. But hey, before we begin, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of this video, World Flipper. A much welcome addition to the Cygames library, World Flipper brings something new and exciting to the table as it combines the thrilling action of pinball with various RPG elements. Ever wondered how pinball must feel if you add things like skills, heroes and boss raids into the mix? Well, you don't have to look any further than World Flipper. As in tradition, World Flipper features an extensive array of collectible heroes and weapons, more powerful ones. So how's that for customization? So what are you waiting for? Start a research via the app. Now, without further ado, let's take a deep dive into some of the most iconic awakening scenes in anime. We start out with a moment from Fate Unlimited Blade Works, Shiro's projection. A lot of these awakenings happen in the clutch when our heroes are in a bind. It's either that or moments when our heroes finally steeled his resolve and decided to finally do away with all the emotional burdens that plagued him. This is more of the former, where Shiro and Rin find themselves completely outmatched in battle against Kuzuki. Shiro couldn't have picked a better time to whip out one of the coolest abilities in the main Fate timeline too. Being able to copy and materialize weapons has always been a favorite of mine as far as abilities are concerned, and seeing it here in action just feels really cool. It resulted in an intense battle that's a preview of things to come. Just wait until the latter fights when Shiro pushes himself past the limits of this ability and starts tracing more insane attacks. Yep, Shiro will have more epic battles to show off the true capabilities of this ability, but the first awakening does carry with it a sense of nostalgia when I look back. Let's get to a moment similar to the previous one where our heroes are in a bind. Always count on Attack on...
Yo, it's gonna be the power of friendship or family or something in the past.
Titan to have an epic season finale that will be remembered for years to come. So for season 2, that would come in the form of Eren, already an enigma full of surprises, releasing a new power. On a more humorous note though, he also indirectly blocked Megasa's advances before doing it. Yes, the shippers never had a...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought I like, bro, please don't tell me they finna kiss. I like, bro, they better not.
Chance. Well, yet. This ability is truly what an awakening in anime should be. A complete game changer that pretty much rewrites the tempo and the rules of the world that we, as the audience, have grown accustomed to. Who knew that Eren...
I got chill at that part,
now,
bro.
All the characters would have access to such an amazing power. It's also a preview for things...
And that hit more. That literally, that Eren more, bro.
And those who have watched the latest episodes of Attack on Titan or finished reading the manga can attest to that.
That his stealth moment though.
Asta unleashing his demon form makes its way to the number 8 spot. Now, here's a moment to remember for Black Clover fans. Most of the time, I spend time on this channel talking about Yami or the Black Balls in general.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been on and off watching Black Clover. I gotta get back into it though.
But if you're going to trim things down to Asta-only moments, you can see that he does have one hell of a highlight reel all for himself, with one of my favourite entries being his first demon form appearance. This moment comes pretty deep into the series run when he's left facing off against insurmountable offs in the form of Ladros. By this point, we've seen Asta be a badass quite a number of times already, but did you expect him to go beyond and show off this chilling form of his? The internal monologue that set up this moment is all sorts of epic too, and we get treated to one insane ass-kicking afterwards. Asta's slow walk through the flames is truly a shining moment. Some people have complained about the animation in this sequence, however, and I think that those criticisms aren't unfounded. Nonetheless, this awakening is so cool that I can't help but include it here. At 7 is Gold Experience
JoJo.
Requiem.
Yes, sir.
Talk about a power-up coming just at the right time. Giorno's Gold Experience evolving into Gold Experience Requiem is probably my most hype moment in Golden Wind, next to the 7-page manga, of course. This awakening came in really clutch, just as Diavolo pretty much destroyed Giorno and Gold Experience with his overwhelming power. However, there's just something wrong as far as the dastardly villain's concerned. He just can't finish the job. Just as he moves in to deal the final blow, the arrow goes into Gold Experience, allowing it to move to the next stage of evolution. Diavolo finding out that he was screwed was a complete joy to watch. It's these kinds of mid-battle revelations and the most crucial of moments leading to an epic turnaround in a brand new form that give me goosebumps and make me love shonen anime tropes. Sixth in line is what people call Ichigo's Vasto Lorde form.
Ichigo.
To be fair, Ichigo had two candidates that are viable for this list. It was either his first Bankai or this one. While the Bankai is all sorts of awesome, and I think that his fight with Byakuya is one of the best ones the series has to offer. This one just felt a bit more surreal. Both are game changers during the series, but this true hollow form was the one that evoked emotions that are more than just excitement and thrill. There's something very ominous about this form, and it's not just in the intimidating appearance. For the very first time, we see Ichigo in a state where he's lost control of everything. With his full
I promise you, man. God.
Power unleashed, he makes short work of all Kyora and then turns on people he considered friends. The level of ruthlessness here is so
chaotic control.
Like Ichigo, and it's a result of the hollow in him finally taking full control. It's a truly scary sight to behold that actually pushes boundaries that we never thought could be crossed before.
Ooh, scary.
Next in line is Naruto's transformation against pain.
Bro. When I first saw it, I'm like, oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, I like when Pain was he was holding on, bro. Pain was fighting him back now.
In a lot of ways, the Pain fight in Naruto marks a checkpoint, a landmark that we'll always talk about when discussing Naruto as a whole. It's the fight that I feel had the highest stakes so
yeah, this should have been #1, bro, to me, man. Bro, Pain was sticking up on him now.
far for the greatest number of characters, and it was also the fight that made everyone recognize Naruto for the hero that he was.
Yeah.
However, let's talk about the actual battle when Naruto finally whips out this sick-looking form for the very first time. It all started with Hinata seemingly getting killed for Naruto to start throwing those forms one after another. This is probably the most savage we've ever seen Naruto so far, and people thought that Pain would be overwhelmed, but it's not to be yet. But it did lead to a touching moment.
Pain ain't scared, bro. Pain ain't scared, bro.
With his father, where we get to learn more about the background of the world. Overall, a great scene and a moment that came out of this amazing fight.
They're right home, my favorite one, bro. Bro, Naruto and Pain, they were going at it, bro. Pain can hold his ground, bro. I don't care.
We march on with our last pre-top 3 entry, Tanjiro's Hinokami Kagura.
Ooh, I remember that.
The moment that broke the internet. I remember it like it was just yesterday. And I think that you'd agree that this really does belong on this list. Demon Slayer has had its share of deserving moments. Zenitsu's badass scene in the same arc included, but none had the amount of cultural impact as this one did. One can easily pass this off as animation and art making the scene, as right after its airing, people wouldn't stop talking about UFO Table in the animation. However, if you're going to ask me, an underrated part of this scene is the
cut
music.
the head
I think the
off.
music and animation come together to present a scene to be as epic as possible. And here, you can see exactly that in play.
really
It couldn't have
will.
been placed better too. It ends the episode capping off what was the toughest boss fight our heroes had to deal with so far. It left the audiences in a complete high, and the next day, Demon Slayer was the talk of the town. Probably one of the most successful awakening scenes in terms of taking what the manga has and going way further with it.
Cut off the head, bro.
For our number 3, we look at Luffy's Conquerors Haki.
Oh yeah.
One Piece's Marineford arc is notable for many things. For me, I'll always remember it for the first major display of Luffy's Conquerors Haki. Yep, it's not the first display of Luffy's Haki, technically speaking. Our protagonist first gave hints about the ability in his battle against Motobaro, where it was able to send Dual's pet running. However, this is the first display of the ability's prowess on such a large scale and in a crucial setting. It was able to mow down an entire army, allowing him the opening to try and save Ace.
God. Imagine Ace still was living though, bro. Hunter. Oh, bro, what? I promise you. Bro, I saw when the dude transformed, bro, I got scared myself.
And right after that, we have probably my most talked about moment in Hunter.
Yo, I did not like her, bro. I did not like her. I'm like, ooh, I didn't like her.
Hunter. Hey, I can't help it. It's truly one of the most goosebump-inducing moments in the 2011 series. Gon's battle against Bito is undoubtedly my favorite among all of them, and it gave the world its first glimpse of adult Gon. I know I often put emphasis on Gon discarding his emotions in the eye-widening black and white scene, so...
Ooh, boy, what? Now then when she realized she's just out fear.
It can't be helped that adult Gon himself has gotten a bit overlooked. However, for today, how about we take a look at how awesome adult Gon looked? It's the peak potential of his nen and physical abilities manifested. It's both a scary and awe-inspiring form.
Yeah, boy, that was so... Oh my God. Bro. Who number 1 is
Pushed this scene to be one of the best Hunter x Hunter had to offer.
Rock, paper, scissors and all that. Woo.
Topping the list is Goku's first Ultra Instinct.
Oh yeah, DBT fan over here. You know we gotta get that number 1. You know we gotta get that 1.
Now, you might know what Ultra Instinct is, but let's look back at the epic battle between Goku and Jiren. It's an episode that's preceded by a lot of hype, and with the way the fight went, I'm certain that the battle did end up living up to it. Throughout the fight, we see Goku getting trounced, really. He does get some offense in, but Jiren seems to be in full control of the battle, having a counter for everything our protagonist does.
But he got hit into the spirit bond though, man. Come on.
And then this happens.
So you think if a cheetah can get hit into the spirit bond, will that open it up? But we don't know. But you already know. I saw the manga for Cheetah here. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ultra Instinct mode that promptly turns the fight around. It's a triumphant moment to remember Dragon Ball Super 4, and it will live in every Dragon Ball fan's hearts. The succeeding pummeling that Goku gives is such a sight to watch. What I like about this moment is that it was one that
this part right here, boy, for Cheetah, I mean not for Cheetah, but Goku. Kakarot just walking it off like he ain't nothing.
Give us the purest sense of triumph, whereas most of the other awakenings mentioned came as a result of a desperation situation, unlocking some newfound power.
And then the music was going right with it too, man.
You can clearly see Goku building up for the big moment throughout the fight. It's a power that he had, yet he had to master, but we all knew it was coming in this very fight. When it did happen, it felt well earned.
That part right there. Woo! That was nasty right there.
And that wraps up the list, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Those are my top 10 awakenings, and I wonder whether you agree with these picks or not. If you had a great time watching this video, please let me know in the comments section, and do check out the channel's other countdown videos too. We've got...
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, iconic most... probably he ain't put what that Mars Psycho, ain't it? Or the Psycho Mars up there. But you already know, man. Link gonna be down in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe. Without further ado.